Ladies and gentlemen, good evening and welcome to Gashi's Kaman TV, the tallest man in Black Africa. Yesterday, Moses Kuria, who is William Samoei Ruto's advisor, appeared on Kikuyu vernacular station, that is Inoro, Kerirebe Keinoro. And Moses Kuria said something that caught my attention and decided to look at that issue critically. Moses Kuria said and told Kenyans that he had talked to Sabina to surrender the Jubilee faction to Uhuru Kenyatta to avoid the curse of Uhuru Kenyatta. It is that curse of Uhuru Kenyatta that I want us to discuss here. Ladies and gentlemen, if you look keenly at the politics of this nation, if you look keenly at the politics of Mount Kenya, do you think Mount Kenya is under curse? Do you think William Samoei Ruto's leadership is under curse? Because looking at what is happening in the mountain, looking at what is happening in this country, then one can see forces that exceed human understanding. There is a force working across this nation and seems to be actually doing something that many leaders cannot even understand. I want us to look at a number of issues. Why? I also strongly believe that Uhuru Kenyatta has some forces or has some influence that is working against the current administration and the current leadership. Number one, in my view, is Sabina. Sabina and Kanini Kega ran away with the Jubilee faction. They sold the party to William Samoei Ruto. They sold the party to UDA. And today, Sabina is regretting. Today, Sabina is no longer relevant as far as the political matrix of UDA is concerned. In fact, they don't even remember her, including Kanini Kega. So if you look at Sabina herself, she has not benefited in any way, even after running away with the Jubilee faction. And that is why Moses Kuria strongly believes that Sabina is cast. Number two, in my view, I want us to look at the leaders of Mount Kenya. Look at people like Kimani Ichung'wah. Look at all those leaders who are in UDA. Look at them very, very keenly. Then tell me, is there anyone who is free to interact with the electorate? Is there anyone of them who can visit the people or the electorate, interact with them freely? Because the ground is extremely hostile for them. The ground, hakwao nyumbani, hakwedeki. And then you tell me that these people are not under curse. When you look at them very keenly again, you agree with me that these people have no chances of being re-elected in 2027 elections. That is the truth of the matter. You also need to look at William Samoei Ruto. William Samoei Ruto's presidency is dogged with so many issues. It is a failed leadership from all angles. If you look at the number of things that have happened to William Samoei Ruto since he became the president, you realize that this country is under a spell. Number one, of what he has seen, just look at just a few things that have happened to William Samoei Ruto since he became the president. You realize that the Gen Z overran parliament in June this year, June 25. Remember the many demonstrations that were led by Raila Amolo Odinga before joining William Samoei Ruto. Remember the business were actually affected. Remember William Samoei Ruto has not been able to deliver. If you look at the farmers, they are crying. If you look at Mama Boga, they are crying. If you look at the fishermen and women, they are crying. If you look at everybody, everybody is complaining. Look at the strikes that are happening in this country. Teachers on strikes, doctors on strikes, lecturers on strikes, almost everybody on strike. So you agree with me that William Samoei Ruto's presidency has not been smooth. It has not been a walk in the park. Again, you also need to look at Rigathi Gachagua. Rigathi Gachagua himself attacked Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta. Rigathi Gachagua was there, and he was left by William Samoei Ruto when William Samoei Ruto was outside the country, and we shall never forget that it is during that time that the northern farm of Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta was attacked. Goons attacked the farm. Goons stole sheep. They burnt the northern farm. Today, Rigathi Gachagua is an unimpeached deputy president. Rigathi Gachagua is out of office. Look at what is happening to them. Look at Moses Kuria. Moses Kuria was given a very powerful docket. He was the trade CS. Then he was given the public service. Then he was fired. Today, Moses Kuria, who was in the front line, who was saying that he was going to urinate in Gatodo farm of Mamagena outside the gate. Look at him today. Can he attend any cabinet meeting? Zero. Is he an advisor of William Samoei Ruto? Zero. The new advisors are known. He's just an altar boy, as used to be. He's just there. The real advisors, we know Akina Farouk. We know them. Akina Kipchumba Murkomen. Akina Sudi. We know them. But Moses Kuria, because of perception of values, he is just brought there just to have a soft landing. Remember, he was in the front line of attacking Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta and Mamagina Kenyatta. Look at the church. The church has disowned this government. The government is in the front line. The church is in the front line, that is, in criticizing William Samoei Ruto. Today, members of UDA, even their offering, even their tithe is being rejected by the Church of Christ. When did you see the church rejecting the offering? When did you see? When did it happen? It is for the first time that this is happening. Then when we say that this government and this leadership is living under a curse, then you must agree with us. Something else is that when you look at the Gen Z is very, very, very ugly. In fact, it is the Gen Z that is going to run William Samoei Ruto out of his first term. The Gen Z are going to rally behind a certain candidate, and they lucky be that candidate. I don't know whether it is Okiya Mtata, because the stars are aligning around Okiya Mtata. But when you look at the leadership of this country and the Gen Z is very, very ugly, including other people. It's not only the Gen Z. Everybody is very ugly with William Samoei Ruto. And William Samoei Ruto is going to suffer the same fate. Gachagua went halfway. William Samoei Ruto will go for just one time. I ask you again, do you think Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta cursed these people? Do you think Mamagina Kenyatta curse is what is eating this nation? What do you think, ladies and gentlemen? Things that are happening in this country, sio mambo ya kawaida. Sio mambo ya kawaida jameni. Look at even Kithure Kindiki, even he was given the power and authority. His watu wanamkataa. When did you see people refusing the condolences message from the president and his deputy? That one cannot happen anywhere else, but it happened in Kenya. So ladies and gentlemen, I want you to comment in the comment section, like the video, and have a blessed evening. Bye-bye.